Hey, it's Josh, and this is day number 9. Good morning and welcome to Eva Trades. Remember today that day trading is risky and always trade in a simulator before you put your hard-earned money on the line. So I appreciate you coming along for the ride. We're going to do some trading today in the simulator. We're going to look at some a day in the past, July 29th. And it is 6:25, and let's push play here and get the market rolling. So I pulled some stocks here off of the gap scan, and GETY, AYLA, the two leading gappers, and then TBLT down here. And I put GOVX up on the other screen, but not expecting too much on that one. Right now, everything is a sideways kind of choppy action. You know, so we'll see if I get any opportunities right out the gate. We could draw some support lines here. And I could also draw a descending line. So there you go. You kind of see what's happening there. Now, Getty is a more expensive stock. It's in the $30 range, well, $26 range. And the volume is around 10,000, and that's a little light, but it's pretty close to what I would expect from a higher price stock. If it was a $2 stock, I would want to see shares, you know, being traded in the $100,000 to $200,000 range, possibly. But this higher price stock, that's okay. Now, higher price stocks also oftentimes have a wider spread, so that there's that to be aware of, and sometimes I end up having to use limit orders rather than market orders. AYLA, I do like the look of AYLA with this nice move up, and this consolidation looks pretty good. Extended on the hourly, but aren't we all on these stocks? We have this daily level up there at 242. We have this level here, and we have this level here. What does that look like on the smaller time frame? Well, there's our levels in play. We couldn't close above that level. Back tested to this one, and now bouncing around in between. Can we get back up above it? That is the question. Okay, I'll keep that one there. This is the high of day from the other day, but I want to make that blue just so I can distinguish my daily levels. I don't typically trade off of daily levels. I will note them, but I won't usually trade off of them. All right, and you could draw your lines. This is a tightening range. It's not quite a... Okay, so if you wanted an equilibrium, if you wanted an ABCD, the high, the move, low, the pullback, lower, high, higher, low, attempted breakout, it failed. And so now it's extension. It's an extension on this equilibrium. Oftentimes these things will kind of bounce around and fail. Sometimes they won't. So it's a lower probability setup, but we could still see it break out. It's just consolidating sideways, even though it's a little choppy. You can draw a line down here also. So now you can see that on the 1 minute. It looks all fancy. Like, oh my God, we're just really following that line, aren't we? Bulls keep buying the dip as this line is coming up. And before long, there ain't going to be no more line left. These two are going to collide, and we're going to break one way or the other. A minute and a half left till the market opens. We do have a support here at the VWAP. It's $7 psychological. I'll note that we do have a pivot down here also. Pretty strong pivot here. It was a double top. We broke through. I do kind of like this area of support in here. Okay, and taking a look at GOVX over here. This one's like really just sideways choppiness. It has been all morning. I don't know about GOVX. I'm not even going to put any lines on it. I don't really plan on trading it. Oh, I missed this. I don't know if this wick was real. I don't know if that price actually got down there, but that's going to skew my support levels here. Huh. Well, that's all right. So breaking out over this line, so we finally did the old breakout. So now we wait and see what happens at the open. Okay. So here we go. Market's open. I can't trade that first 1 minute. My daily goal is $2,000. I don't know if we looked at this already. I don't think we did. So far, I'm at $20,000 in 8 days of trading. So I'm 1/5 of the way to my target of $100,000. This is day 9. And we'll see if we can make a little bit of money today. I lied. I am marking out a support on GOVX over here. It's more of a pivot, but we breaking over that pivot right there. It's a double top. So seeing some momentum up first thing, but can we hold? This one's breaking down now after breaking up. It's a breakup. So testing that support right there. Not really seeing anything I want to buy just yet. There's so much chop going on right now. I'm gonna kind of wait a little bit and maybe see if we can get a little bit of direction here first. So coming back to a $2 support, I could buy there. I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. See if we can hold. Not holding. I sold half of it there in case it doesn't hold. I might just try to hold that. Oh, I'm going to trade over here, by the way. I'm going to sell half right there. I'm just going to go ahead and sell the other half there. Okay, so I just took a loss here on AYLA. I sold it just before it dropped really fast like that. So far, the one that I was least interested in is actually the one that I made some money on. I bought it here on this little pullback right here. And I'm buying it again. For a break through that high. This one likes to jump around. So we'll see what happens here. And I'm selling it right there. I wanted it to break already, and it didn't, so let's see. So we have that high of day break right here. So look for a back test down to 225. That's kind of what I'd be looking for. Let's see if we get it. We get a pullback to 225. This 5-minute candle is going to close in less than a minute. There we go. Oh, what? Pray tell happened there. That's weird. I don't know exactly what happened there. My entry for some reason was way up here when I bought it down here. That's okay. That's quite all right. Okay, I'm looking for that move up through 240. This candle is about to close. I'm adding there, looking for it to break out. This thing likes to pop around a lot. I'm just going to sell it and sell it. It probably is going to break. Yeah, that was unfortunate. So when this pulled back, I tried to buy it here, but it jumped up so quick I didn't get filled till way up here. Now let's see if I get a back test here. So this is a new 5-minute candle. We could see it pull back quite a ways. But I do want to see if it back tests to 233. I might look for a move below 233. Getty got halted going down. You see over here. So I'm looking for a 2-bar pullback. Maybe a move down towards 230. We could be in the beginning stages of an EQ. Equilibrium. Can we hold that low right there? Well, it's not holding yet. I'm going to get back out there. This one's tricky. It's definitely tricky. Right now I'm $300 away from my daily goal. What I don't want to do is give back $1,000. So pull back on lighter volume there. Yeah, I'm going to wait on this one. I would like to jump in it right here, but let's see. Bulls have been buying the dip. And that's pretty nice that bulls are buying the dip. We have a 5-minute inside bar. We got a resistance up here, 240. This line we broke through it a little bit. We did have this level right here. That's I think what we're playing off of. I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see if we get that move up towards the high and a breakthrough. Or are we going to get up close and then pull back as it's kind of an equilibrium play? I want to see the break. See if it can break through. Could buy it here. See if it breaks. I went ahead and sold it. And that puts me at my daily goal. That's why I sold it, because I saw the profit. It's like, yep, daily goal. I'm taking that money. Now, I might trade this again. Well, okay, no, I'm not going to. I was going to say, if it were to pull back and give me that equilibrium, I would probably try jumping in on a little pullback, but it didn't quite give me that, so that's fine. So you can see how I kind of traded this. I traded the pullbacks on it. Tried to buy this pullback, got in a little high on it. The actual first trade that I took on this stock was this green candle up, inside bar, and then this, you didn't see this because I wasn't over here at the time, but this pulled back for a second down into here. It gapped up, opened, and then pulled back, and I punched the buy button, and then it shot up through the highs. And so that's where I made a pretty good amount of profit. And then I waited for it to pull back to that previous. Remember we talked about this yesterday, where you have this, this high of day here, and then you consolidate for a little bit, then it breaks out, and then you get a back test. And that's where I tried to buy. Now that would have been a really profitable trade had I not gotten filled up here instead. But it was, pretty profitable anyways. And then you got the next back test here for this break. And you can see, so this line right here, you can see right here, we tried to get above it. There was like multiple attempts. We tried, we failed. And then this time we did get above it. So there was some interest in that level. You see, it was important. So that's why pulling back to it was a good entry point, if that makes any sense. And then selling over the highs would have been the way to go. Of course, I didn't get in here because I didn't feel comfortable with it. Instead, I got in here as it was breaking out for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high after a 2-bar pullback. So this is 2 days in a row where I've been able to trade a 2-bar pullback successfully. Now, this red candle, this is what I was afraid of over here. That's why I was a little apprehensive about getting into it, because I felt like the stock could possibly do that because of the way it whips around like it's been doing. So little things that you can pick up as you learn how to trade, and you start to learn to recognize when things could do this or do that. You just put this stuff away in your memory banks and save it for later. So I am up $2,100. I'm up $3,000 here, and I am down $900 over here. And I believe, if I remember right, I was buying off of this support. I don't quite remember where I took my trade here on AYLA. Oh yeah, that's right. I was buying on this support, and we did not hold $2 and started to break down through. And I did sell partial. I sold half of it early because it didn't look very strong. And then it got stopped out on the rest for that $900 loss. Yep. So hitting my daily goal again. And I'm going to add that to the overall P&L. I want to thank you for tuning in. Remember, as always, day trading is risky, and please trade in a simulator and practice your strategy before you put your hard-earned money on the line, and don't let anybody tell you different. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. We'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.